their mic and camera before you can add them to the stream. I can't. So even if I click on them, that comes up.
Huh.
Hmm.
Maybe if he puts his avatar back up.
Uh,
They,
Also, Michael, I got paid last week. You talking about YouTube getting paid? I got paid last week. And then also, Shirley, I was going to ask you: have you ever had a questionnaire from YouTube saying to help you? It said it come across said do a survey and help you get your channel out to other channels or people, and then it come up. All it was asking my gender, what I think I am, if I'm a white male, a Hispanic, or whatever, and if you was a woman or man or other. It really didn't say nothing about my channel. It was asking
yeah,
other weird questions.
yeah. It's probably a bot. Somebody trying to hack it or something. I don't know. I'm not for sure. But when I get those things,
Yeah.
I just ignore it. And there's a button on the side where there are three dots. You
Hmm.
can click on it and just dismiss. It'll delete it.
This was
I
on.
don't care.
This was on my on my Google Mail or Streamyard deal when it was it was showing how much money I had and stuff like that. But it was a questionnaire
I
for
got
the
that
help your
last week,
channel
Randy.
said. You did too?
Well, so what similar to that? Ask me about what my channel was about, and
Hi, Nick.
and I just checked off the other stuff. I checked the stuff off that I wanted to answer.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Hmm. I usually just ignore those things. I'm like, I
I
don't
didn't
care. I
see
don't want.
where most of it would help our channel, knowing who he was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's
and
like
I
it was
also
trying to solo people out.
requested my PIN number again.
Oh, did you?
Yep, yeah, I did that on Monday. So I know the 31st is when I did it. So we'll see if I get it like I'm supposed to.
Hmm.
Well, I hope you do, Jerry.
Well, I
Yeah, you
haven't
should have
got
had
the
it a long time ago.
never got the other one, so I'm okay. I'm still $50 away from them paying me anyway, so I'm a ways away.
Yeah, me too. So
I made a
I'm not.
dollar a
I'm not
dollar nine.
expecting anything.
I made $1.93 last week on my AdSense.
Your AdSense.
Yep,
I think I made $4.18, something like that.
I can almost buy a candy bar.
Almost?
Well,
Almost.
Hey,
go
you're
ahead.
lucky.
Get you that.
Yeah, I need
Woo!
another 70 cents or so, and I can do it.
Woo! Celebrate.
Yep.
Hey Nick. Okay, now see it was easier to get you up if you had your avatar. But
Hi, Nick.
without your avatar, I couldn't.
Oh,
Yeah, he's at work, so good to see
Okay.
you, Nick.
Would y'all like to see what I'm going to be working on this week? And I say this week because it's going to be a slow process. I'll have to turn my phone around so you can see, but if you would like to see it, say something.
Something.
Oh, good one, Phil. Okay, let me know when you see it. I have a quilt laid out on my dining table, and I'm getting ready to tie it. So when you see it, let me know.
yep.
I see it.
All
I
of
see it.
that. This is all double knit, um, like they had so much of back in the 70s and
Uh
80s.
huh. Uh huh.
And a lady that used to live here, she was losing her eyesight, and she gave me gobs of fabric. Well, all of this knit was in there.
Uh
And
huh.
I thought there wasn't enough to do any particular garment with, like a pair of shorts or a skirt, anything like that. I thought, well, I'll just cut it up into squares and see what I get. There was enough that
Right.
I wound up with two quilt tops. This one
Oh.
is a twin size. The other one is, well, it's just a couple inches over what they consider a full size. And I already had my batting. I already had the backing for it. So the
Uh
only
huh.
investment I have is my time and my thread.
Are you
And
hand tying it, or are you gonna long arm it?
No, I'm going to tie this one because this is knit. I don't have a long arm.
Okay.
And with this being a double knit, no matter how well I pin this, it's going to stretch if I try to do free motion quilting on my sewing machine.
Yeah.
So I will just tie it like my grandmother used to do.
Uh-huh.
And it's something that's going to stay
before.
here anyway. It's something that's going to stay here anyway. It's one that my grandkids are going to be able to drag around on the floor, and they're not going to be able to damage it. And even if they do, it's not going to be a tremendous loss. And so,
Well,
but
that's
this
good.
is
I like
part of
the
the
color
reason that
match.
this is part of the reason I was so worn out yesterday. Was wrestling this thing around.
But
But
hey, once it's done, that's something to be proud of, and you
yeah,
see your
and
accomplishment.
it's something that I can stand for a while and work on it, and then I can also sit down and work for a while. So that way it will keep me moving, and it will also, with the tying, it will keep my hands busy. So they might get a little tired, but that's okay. I'm used to
Okay,
that.
all right. Michael's
So,
got to get back to transplanting 100 Brussels sprouts, and but he
oh
will
my
let
goodness,
it play through.
That's a lot of Brussels sprouts.
That sure is.
no
That sure is.
kidding.
hmm
I
Michael
love
has some
Brussels
nice
sprouts.
gardens,
So
though.
can you two keep Randy up to speed with chat? I'm going to just prep what I'm doing for lunch, and then
Yep,
I'll
go
be
ahead.
back. All right,
yeah,
thanks. I'll
I
be
got
back.
it.
we should be able to handle this just fine. Well, Randy, you said you were in the east part of Arkansas. Isn't that where Rita is?
Nope. Rita's in the central. Well, she's more
Ah,
closer to the west. Rita's over by Clarksville. She's on the
okay.
other side of Little Rock.
Ah, okay.
On the west side, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
She's closer to the west.
You know, when Dave and I were building our log home, we ordered, oh my goodness, I can't remember now how many of our supplies. It seems to me like it was about a half a dozen of our supplies from a company down there in Little Rock that did the supplies for log homes. And we got a lot of shipments out of there. And the guy tried to talk Dave into going down there to see the place where we were getting them from and be able to pick out the specific colors that we were looking at. And because we were ordering chinking to go in between the logs, that's the sealant stuff. And of course, we got the chinking gun from there, and we also got the bug treatment for the logs. And we just and in the years that we lived in that house, we would order that bug treatment just about every third year and kept it on the logs. We didn't have to worry about carpenter ants or termites or those carpenter bees. Every once in a while out on one of the porches, we'd see a carpenter bee, but Dave would just go out and he'd get a spatula full of that chinking and he'd seal the bee up inside of the wood. And when they can't get back out to get rid of the sawdust in their mouth, well, they die. So we got rid of a lot of them that way.
Hi, Amy
But
Ben. Nick, you and Jamie behave, wait till you get home to get mushy.
Hi, Annie Finn.
So, Kim, you do a lot of quilting?
Yes, sir, I do.
My wife does a lot of quilting. We have a video out that shows all her quilt tops that she took out. It must have like 30 quilt tops in it. My
I've
son,
got a whole bunch of them here that I need to get finished, and the tops are done. I just need to get them made into usable quilts.
so my wife and I, my wife has a lot of tops, and my son and I always make jokes with her about, you know, you got more tops than you got bottoms, so then you start,
There you go.
you know, start getting
That's
them.
the way it turns out.
But my wife's in a guild, and
Hmm.
she goes on retreats. Matter of fact, she's getting ready to leave in 2 weeks to go to California on a big
Wow.
quilting retreat.
Wow. I have a friend that does a lot of that, and it just, yeah, in some ways, a retreat could be nice, but the ones that I've been the most interested in are so expensive, and I just don't have it. So
Yeah,
I do my own retreat right here. I
does
don't belong to a guild.
She does two retreats here in Missouri that are
Hmm.
local, and then she flies
Hmm.
back to California with her sister and her, or actually, we're both sisters and mother, and she does that big 1 week retreat there.
Hmm.
They do it at
Where's it at, Jerry?
Where
is that in California?
In Fresno.
In Fresno.
My nephew owns B&K Lighting, and they have B&K Lighting was my brother-in-law's company. He turned it over to my nephew because he ended up dying from bone cancer. But it's actually three companies in one right there in Fresno, and they've got this luncheon room that is like twice or three times the size of my house.
Oh.
And so they go in there and set the tables all up, and then they have that for the 1 week. Everybody comes in there and does their retreat there.
Paul.
So it costs them nothing to have the retreat. And they
Wow.
have special guests come in and, you know, talk about different types of quilt tops and you know, all that different stuff, you know, and they have people come in and talk about long arm machines, and some of them own long arms. I asked my wife if she wanted to get one. She said no. So she has a person here that she can take her tops to, and they have a long arm machine. They just take her top and her batting and her back and stuff, and do the tie. Then they bring it back to her, and she does what they call the binding off. So, but she does. It cracks me up. She'll some of them get married that we know, and she'll tell, I'm going to do a quilt for them. And I look at them and say they might get it by their 5th wedding anniversary.
Yeah.
And so she, because that's just, she's slow. She's got, you know, so many things going on. She got the farm, and then she got the goats, and she got her donkeys. And so she picks a day, and she said that's all she does is like every Thursday she does nothing but sew.
Yeah.
And she still works part-time.
Huh?
And she still works part-time.
Yeah, and she still works. Well, she works at home like maybe 5 hours a week, and then she does that one job on Monday. That's it.
Wow.
But you know, and she'll be 70 this year. But you know, she acts like she's like 40.
Because she stays busy.
Yep, she does stay busy.
Yeah.
But
I know up until January of 2022, I was really active and I stayed very, very busy. But I started having some health issues, and it has slowed me down. And it has made me do a restock of my life. I know that. And figuring out what's important and what's not.
Yeah.
And hobbies are a very important part of my life. It's something I enjoy doing. I do a lot of hand embroidery. Some of the quilts that I've made have hand embroidered blocks in them. And it's stuff that I absolutely love doing. And I do hand piecing on smaller quilts, and even some of the bigger ones. I do hand quilting. It just depends on my mood. I have a big wooden frame that I got several years ago, and I can do up to a queen size quilt on it with no problems. My husband was going to he was going to make the extensions for it so I could do a king size on it. And he had the wood to work with, but he passed away before he was able to get it done. The lady who had done some long arm quilting for me on a quilt that I made for him, he had gone and talked to her husband, and Clay had said, well, why don't you try this one? He said, just see how you like it. Well, he let Dave use their long arm for a while, and Dave fell in love with it. And on the way home, he said, you know, Ma, I think we need to get one of those. And I said, are you kidding me? He said, no. He said, I think that would be a really good investment. And he said, but I'm going to buy you one just exactly like Roseanne's. Well, at that time, they were selling for around $17,000, $18,000. Now those machines are over $30,000.
Yep.
We had the concrete ordered because he was going to put up a 24 by 36 foot shed to put it in. He was going to learn the long arm. He already had me teaching him how to use my sewing machine and putting the stuff together. He had an amazing sense of color and coordination.
Oh, I see how it is, LB. You can come in on Nick's, but you can't come over on mine.
Uh-oh. But he passed away before we could get it all done. And so
she's on yours.
I just
She's on yours. I don't see no.
No, I see it on StreamYard, but I don't see it on my
I don't
side.
see it on. I don't see no chain market either. No link.
Hi, PSV Odyssey.
That's weird. I don't see no link at all. No link at all there.
Hi, Woman Outdoors. Hi, Canadian Family Life.
Hey, Tiffany.
Hey, Tiffany.
She has a premiere.
If she has a premiere, she just stopped by and say hi to all her friends.
Oh, your friend Nick. Okay.
My friend Nick. She didn't say her friend you or me or Shirley. Or, we know who her friends are now.
Yeah. Yeah. See. Oh, now she's gonna put you in there.
Now she's backing up. Hi, Kim. And
yeah, you're second best.
She hasn't said hi to you yet, so you're not a friend.
Yeah, I know it.
Uh-oh, Randy, what'd you do?
Must have pissed her off.
It's hard telling what I did.
Shannon probably knows.
I get home, I'll beat little Hercules for her. Take it out on him.
Uh-oh.
Oh, there you go. Love you, Randy. She's messing with you. She must be on somebody else's. She's not.
She's on Nick's. Yeah, she's on Nick's.
It's not showing the link anymore.
Huh.
Why did they stop that?
Yeah, because Nick is co-streaming still.
Yeah,
somebody's in the basement.
Maybe they stopped that link. They don't show it anymore. So it's interesting.
Well, Randy and everybody, I have things that I absolutely have to do today. Some of it is away from home, but I wanted to stop in and say hi and let y'all know everything is going fine here. So far, there's no rain in the forecast, but they're saying that it's kind of iffy depending on how the streams flow and airstreams and everything. So I just figure it's a 50-50 chance. They might get it right and they might not. So I will talk with you all later. Randy, safe travels, and I will see you all later. Bye. Have a good day.
Bye.
Bye-bye. So Ashley, snuck in. She said, and she's at work. She said hello, but she must be on Nick's also because
she's on Nick's too.
That's interesting. No links either. So maybe they did away with the link. I like that link thing. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, you could tell who's on what.
Yeah.
For you guys that are coming in thinking you're going to see Nick, Nick is at work. He's co-streaming. So it's Jerry and me talking right now, but
Yep.
we're helping Nick out right now. So
Yeah, I guess Nick got his 1K, but he needs watch hours.
hours, yeah. And they're hard to get.
I got another 100 subs yet, almost 100 subs yesterday, Randy.
I think it was yesterday? No, it was 2 days. I hit 2,500 the 30,
really?
29th. I hit 2,500.
I'm at 1782 right now.
Yeah, I got in that one deal I was looking yesterday. I didn't know I did it, but I was looking there and not StreamYard, the other one, it showed I had a milestone. I hit 2,500.
Well, that's pretty good.
I just wish I could get more people coming in here because I watch a lot of people that do the driving like I am.
Yeah.
And they'll have 400 or 500 people in here watching as he's driving. Yeah, there's 2 or 3 different channels I look at and talk to about truck driving stuff.
Well, I think I know you got a lot from the Filipino community.
Yeah.
And so do I. And a lot of them view it after we're in bed.
Yeah. Yeah, when I'm gone, like right now, there might be 10 or 15 of us, but I'll get over 100 views.
Right. So we'll go back and watch it this evening. Same thing. I mean, I'll go to bed, have a video, have only 20 views on it, get up in the morning, it's got 120. It's like, what the heck?
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of them are, like they're different hours than what we are. That's okay, Tiffany. Yeah, help Nick out. I got my stuff already. That's what I'm trying to do is help people out.
That's what it's about.
We haven't been doing a lot here lately. I took a couple weeks off, so
20 minutes till Shirley's live. Shirley's going live in 20 minutes?
She shouldn't be.
I didn't know she was going live in 20 minutes. Or 40 minutes. Now I gotta go check out some other things.
She didn't say anything about going live.
No. So
I wonder if it's a missed date. And she might have put the wrong date in.
Gonna find her. I wish they make this your list alphabetical order.
Molly says she already did the live.
That been last night.
Yeah, that was last night's live.
Oh, come on. Where is it?
Oh, Blue Nose is watching her live from last night.
Oh, man. All these channels, I can't find one that I'm looking for.
Yeah, it'd be nice if they would do them alphabetical order, like you said.
Well, that give you the option to do it in alphabetical order. Or most watched, or,
Yeah.
Maybe I'm no longer subscribed to Shirley again. Then maybe they've taken me off because we both got a strike or something. I don't know. I don't see it. Don't see it. Don't see it. Huh.
I noticed here lately when I was home, watching a lot of YouTube. I wasn't doing none, but it seemed like I was unsubscribed to quite a few people that I knew I was subscribed to.
Oh, there she is. Found it. Let's see what they talk. What he start talking about lives. I don't see anything that says she's going live here. And
Yeah, you're right, Blue Nose. We have chocolate covered grasshoppers and ants.
yeah, but you're not going to eat those on a regular basis. At least I'm not.
My aunt, she does quilts too. You guys was talking about quilting, but she used to raise worms and put them in cakes and pies and stuff like that. There was a special little red worm. They had a building built, had their gardens in it for the worms.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to build a rabbit hutch with the air conditioning and it keeps them cool in the summertime.
Uh-huh.
And I'm gonna put worms underneath the rabbits, red worms. I used to do that when I was a kid. That's why I put myself through high school raising rabbits.
No.
You know, I used to butcher 25 on every Sunday.
Wow.
I'm not going to have nearly as many rabbits as I used to have. I used to have almost 300 breeding stock, but I'm going to get like 3 or 4, and just raise a couple of rabbits so we can.
There's more people getting into that.
Well, it's a good way a source of meat, and rabbit meat's good eating.
Yeah, I love rabbit. I haven't been able to go rabbit hunting in a long time.
Well, if I wanted a rabbit hunt, I just have to step on my back porch, and there's an old story that says that you can tell if a man is rich or poor by how many rabbits he has in his yard. And a guy told me that, and I looked at him and said, "Say what?" He said, "Well, a poor man's going to shoot every rabbit he has to eat. A rich man's not going to bother shooting them."
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we have a lot of rabbits around here. Man, in fact, Lee has to be careful when he's mowing that he doesn't mow over the rabbit nest. He's done that a couple times. It pisses him off when he ends up chopping up with 3 or 4 baby rabbits.
Right.
I'm going to have to go take a pain pill, I think. My knee is really bothering the crap out of me.
Yeah, you better so relax, because as long as it's in pain, it might make it more, hurt more, the swelling. I'm trying to get it out. Be swollen more.
Yeah, I think if I take a pain pill, the problem with that taking those pain pills, they make me loopy.
No. Loopier than you are, huh?
Yep, loopier than I am. I'm telling you. Matter of fact, one thing, yesterday I went in there and I had taken a pain pill, and the therapist says, because I really I like when you come in and I say, "Excuse me." He says, "Well, I could put you in pain and stuff, but you're always laughing about it." I said, "It's because it's better than crying about it."
Yeah.
And I said, "I'm on a pain pill. That's why, And he goes, "Well, you're always smiling." He goes, "You're smiling when you're in pain." I said, "Well, you haven't hurt me to the point where I'm ready to kill you." So.
What did you do to your knee to injure it, to go through all this?
Well, when I was in the Navy as a diver, so I swam all the time. That's a lot of swimming and running. And then when I got out of the Navy, I worked in the grocery store, and I used to stock shelves. I was on my knees, stocking the bottom shelves all the time on concrete. And then, I came here, left that job, came here, started driving truck, stepping in and up out of the truck a lot.
Right. My right, which knee is yours?
My left.
You? Mine's my right knee. I go to the chiropractor because every once in a while it'll pop.
Yep.
And hurt real bad, but I've been going to the chiropractor, and so far they've been just popping it back in place.
They
But
did
it
that to
gets
my left knee
sore.
too. But the doctors took X-rays and he said the inside
Hi,
of my
Tina.
knees looked like they were 90-year-old knees, and the outside of my knees looked like they were 16-year-old knees.
Huh.
And he said the inside is from where all the pressure's at when you're stepping, especially when you're riding and stuff, you're pulling your leg in and stuff. He said
Right.
that's where it's all worn out, is the inside. And there was very little cartilage left in my knee, in my left knee. And that's also the slide knee when you bowl. And I've been bowling since I was 5. So all those years of bowling and swimming and running and riding and climbing in and out of the trucks. And I always step up my left leg first.
Mm.
So I already made the commitment that my right leg is going to have to be really hurting bad before I get it done. What are you doing with the noodle?
Well, it's not cut down the middle, so I'm not going to use it.
Oh.
I was gonna put it on my hose out here. It keeps kicking itself in different
Oh,
places.
you still can. Go ahead.
But don't you want to use this for the?
No. Hey, Tina. I don't know if she's in yours or not. Nope, guess not.
Nope, Nick's. I don't have that many friends. Everybody's in Nick's. There were 17 total and 9 on my side.
Yeah, I see 8 on your side now. One of people in Nick saying that I don't know how you say Stilla and Stiller.
Yeah, it's one of Nick's
Said
friends.
that the city passed a law that can't keep farm animals. What city is he in, I wonder? That's why I live in the country. Multi-hunter said they got goats and chickens and dog and a cat. They did have quail. Had to modify the pins, and the little suckers are escape artists. Yes, they are. I used to raise Bob White quail in California. You get the eggs and hatch them out in a big incubator, and then I'd sell them for $3 a piece to the hunting ranges. I want to raise a bunch of Bob Whites and let them go here. Some of the northern Bob Whites, the bigger ones.
Yeah, I was wanting to get a bunch of those, and because I seen 3 the other day. We used to have a whole bunch of quail
We used to have a
around
bunch
our
here
farm,
too.
and they're just. I used to go out with a 22 and hunt them, and shoot my quail, and when I was younger, and now I seen 3 the other day. First ones I seen. Then we used to have a lot of pheasant, and I haven't even seen a pheasant. Now I got pictures. We went to town the other day, come back, and a bunch of turkeys. There was 7 adult turkeys and about 15 babies walking across the gravel road, and they weren't moving. They were taking their time walking across the road. We stopped and took pictures of them.
That's cool. That's one reason why I put the tall blue stem in and the Indian grass and the little blue stem in that big 25 acres I got, is because I wanted to make a habitat for the quail, because quail can't handle that fescue. That fescue drowns quail. So the dew on the fescue is what kills off the quail. But when we moved,
we only got 3 acres, Nick. But we had 180 acres, but we've all divided it up. I got 3 of my own.
When we moved here, we used to have, big cubbies of them, and then we were farming it, And I don't know, you know, they would hear once I hear them out there, but now you don't hear them anymore. I don't know if the coyotes overran them or what.
Yeah, we got a lot of coyotes in our area. My nephew and a bunch of buddies. There's another YouTube channel, Swope Outdoors. They started YouTube. They go out and hunt the coyotes for us and stuff, but they're not getting that many of them out. There's so many of them. Well, we're in Parago, 3 miles to the pickup.
Randy, you got 3 acres, you said?
Yeah.
And I have 116.
We'd like to have Shannon. My wife wants more, but I'm getting where I can't really move around, and she's getting older. I don't want to have to take care of more.
Well, that's why I got mine early enough in life that I can get it all set up. So all I have to do is open gates and let cows go in here or go in there or drive in and cut hay or whatever.
Yeah.
I got it set up now. That's all, you know, it's I still got a lot of trees I want to get rid of and stuff, but
We had to take, I got my Herefords now started, and we turned them on the grass. We got about an acre of grass. The goats weren't eating the grass. They ate all the weeds out. It's a really nice field, and they weren't eating it. They want to eat the damn hay. They didn't want to eat the grass. So we put the cows out on it, but the neighbors have got cow. They got Black Angus, and they got a bull over there. And our bull went to the fence, and their bull went to the fence. And we thought, oh no, they're going to argue through the fence. You know, there's a road between them. But our neighbors don't have. We got corral panels or hog panels around the whole field, and then a hot wire on part of it. And I had to put a cross fence up, a hot wire, to keep him away from the road, because he'll stand back there and just holler at that other bull. And I was afraid they were going to tear up our fences because their cows get out all the time.
You got to do
out on the road.
a video of this. Hey, what's your name? You know that? Have you seen that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do that with the two bulls talking to each other. That'd be funny.
Yeah, I never thought. Yeah, I'll do that.
I don't have that problem. I'm the only one that has cows in my area. There's crop. It's crop land around me, so they don't really. My bull's the only one that's around. No other bull around, so he can't talk to anybody. He talks to me though.
Now our Jersey cow, he's curious of everything. Like you open the pen, he'll come right out the gates. The others weren't sure of it, but he'll follow you around, and he wants to play with you. He follows the cats around, and he was one first doing it. He was going up the fence and hollering at the cows over. Oh, dang it! You guys see this here? Truck hauling pallets dropped a bunch of pallets right here in the middle of the highway.
Oops. Oh yeah, a whole stack, it looks like.
Yep. He has 2 stacks on the truck, or 3, and dropped the whole stack on the highway.
I'm back for a second.
Well, golly, Shirley, it then took you your time, you know.
Well, I had to cut up the garlic, the onions, the meat, the vegetables, and
what are you
throw it in
making?
the pot. I'm gonna make chop suey. Chop steak.
Oh.
No, pepper steak. I'm sorry.
Do you need some bok choy? I gotta think of bok choy.
Tease me now.
I seen a new one with the steak cubes. The guy took a steak, cubed it up, and he took a wok. First, he just put some oil in it and browned it a little bit, and then he put a stick of butter, garlic, and some seasonings in it, and then that looked really tender, little steak bites.
Hmm.
Yeah, Blue Nose was watching your video from last night, the live from last night.
Blue Nose, I would say about maybe 15 years, 12 years, something like that. I know it's been a while.
I'm gonna do a video tomorrow, Shirley. an update of the hydroponics. I'm going to record one tomorrow. It'll be 2 weeks tomorrow that we got it set up.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it won't be very long because it's, I got all these little sprouts that are about, maybe about that tall. Let's see, yeah, about that tall. So, it won't be a long video.
Is it getting any sun?
It's getting what? Sun?
Is it? Yeah.
No, it's got the natural light. I got my
Okay. All right.
full spectrum grow lights on it.
Oh, that's good. That's good. As long as it's getting some light, because
it gets getting 14 to 15 hours a day of full spectrum light.
Okay. All right.
But both bok choys come up, both Napa cabbages have come up. One of the broccolis have come up. One of the cauliflowers have come up.
Oh.
So they're the cauliflower and broccoli seem a little bit slower coming up.
Mm-hmm.
The lettuce ones, Susan and I are starting those all over again because I think that I might have had the pods too far in the water. And it kind of like drowned the pods, the lettuce and spinach out. So we're starting that over again.
Yep, Nick, that's right. That's right. Question everything and trust nothing. Randy Pooh, I see you are at your destination.
Yes, ma'am. I'm going to check in with the guard and go get my trailer. So I'll be out of the truck for a few minutes.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Just making sure you're not leaving us.
No, I'm here.
Okay. All right. Okay. That's
probably your trailer right there in front of you.
Yeah. You'll see, I got to go way back in here. This place is huge.
Uh-huh. Oh, I did that already. Yeah, multi-hunter. I don't know if you saw my live last night. The first hour, I talked about some things, and I didn't want anybody co-streaming because I didn't want to get Jerry in trouble again. I really didn't mean to, Jerry, and there was nothing bad.
I support that 100%, though. And I still think YouTube is wrong.
I do too. So, believe me, I do too.
To me, it's YouTube's condoning it by not letting people talk out about it.
Exactly. I mean that's what I told them in my letter. The only way for me to what do you call that? I wasn't trying to appeal it. I just wanted to give them a piece of my mind. So the only way for me to get in contact with them that I knew of was to go ahead and send an appeal and let him have it too. I told them because you're silencing
very happy about their appeals process.
Right. I told them because they're silencing me, on talking about things like that, and it shows that they are condoning what's going on. So, and I don't approve of it. And the thing there is, after things like that, and you go on strike, you actually find out, who your real friends are.
Yep.
Yeah, because after that, I never told anybody this, but I've had not necessarily emails, but I've heard it, I've heard it that it was wrong for me to put something like that on the platform because it is their platform. And I really honestly don't feel that way because even if it is their platform, their playground, people need to know. And hey, good morning, Deb. Welcome in. Randy is checking in at the guard check to pick up his trailer, and then he'll be right back. But anyways, I got a whole lot of videos, and you see that movie, and I've been waiting for it for 5 years to come out because when I first watched the actual video of them in Colombia. You know, of Tim Ballard in Colombia. I mean, it was the actual video. It wasn't any. It wasn't scripted. Nothing. And at that time, I was watching Mel K and Mel. Who's that? So there's Mel K and Jaco, a few others. You know, when I was watching them and they were talking about that movie, so I looked it up, and you know, so for 5 years I've been waiting for it to come out, and then look what we just found out recently, that because that was sold to Disney, and we all know how corrupt Disney is. Disney actually, you know, how do you say it, shut it down, did not want that released. So what did they have to do? They had to go back and get it, and what do you call that? How do you say it? Bring it to another one who will actually get that movie out. Soon they'll own the world, and it will all be their platform. So every small act of defiance will be revolutionary. Oh, I agree. I totally agree. Johnny Small Pepper, good morning, sir. Welcome
Hey,
in.
Johnny.
Welcome.
He's
Odyssey,
over on
yes.
next two.
Yep.
Uh-huh. Okay, cool.
Well, you know, Shirley, Robert, my son, didn't watch your live, you know,
Uh-huh.
but he watches a lot of TikTok, and he came in and told me that there was a lot of talk about the video on TikTok,
Mhm.
and that how the movie theaters were turning the air off inside there,
Yes. Mhm.
not letting people not start this video, the movie at whatever it's supposed to be 3 o'clock, not starting until like 3:45, making people sit in a room with no air for 45 minutes before they would start the video, so people would get up and walk out.
Right. Right. I was telling Randy that, not on his live, but remember, Randy, when I was talking to
Yep.
you on the phone? And
Yep.
I was telling Randy that the movie started like maybe 30, 40 minutes after the start time, and the AC was off, and they kept the lights on while we were watching.
Oh,
I
really?
mean,
Had lights on
really?
too.
Uh-huh.
He,
They
he
kept the
told me
lights
that
on.
there was a lot of chit chat on TikTok about how the movie theaters were not even being fair about showing it, and how that they were discouraging people to come look at it. I'm going like, why would the movie theaters do that? Because it's money out of their own pocket. You know, it makes
Yeah.
no
Mhm.
sense.
Yeah.
Okay, watch for my trailer.
What's it look like?
0605 white.
Well, it's
A
not
white
red one then,
trailer?
so it's not the ones
All
on the
right,
right hand
guys.
side.
Everybody look for a white trailer. Anyways, let me get back to this one. Blue Nose, yes, Odyssey. I've been watching Odyssey on what do you call that? So many times. What do you call that? Max Egan and oh gosh, there's just so much. But yeah. And what state banned TikTok?
I didn't know there was a
I
TikTok was
think that
banned
was
yet.
yeah. Was that Florida? Something like that. Oh, Randy, there it is.
Can you see
I
that,
wish.
Shirley?
Anyfin found the white trailer you needed. Do I see what?
Yeah, you can see the numbers. They're all small.
No, I can't. I can't see the numbers.
Yeah, we have to bigify them.
Even if we bigify them, yeah. See, we still can't see it. Randy, you may have to wipe the lenses on your camera or something like that because it is very blurry.
There's 074.
You saw that.
Yep. There's 068. Yep.
Oh, dang.
I need some stars of 0605. It might say Ryder on it because it's going to Ryder.
Okay, there's a
Jet
red
ski.
one straight across, and I believe that's Ryder. Of course, it's shaking and I can't tell, but I know Ryder is red.
Yeah, straight ahead. That might be it.
Some of the places just give us a row. This place here gives you the lot. This is a red lot. And it's a pretty good sized
Oh,
lot. You
That's a
got to
convoy.
zigzag
oh,
That's not
nice
around.
right.
convoy.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
convoy. I haven't seen a rider
Convoy.
trailer yet.
Jerry got bionic eyeballs.
I get my
Yeah, he
glasses on.
does.
I can see.
I got my glasses on too, but I still can't see.
He's probably got his field glasses out too.
There might be.
His binoculars.
Hold
He
on,
had
let me stir.
binoculars for a while.
Let me stir my cooking. I'll be right back.
Some of the numbers are big and some of the numbers are real small.
I'm looking. There's a barcode. I don't know if I can zoom in. See there? There's a barcode on the front. That's the numbers I'm looking for. They can't. They don't have the big numbers for us to look at. There's a little barcode down at the bottom that I'm looking for. And then they don't put them in order. When they make them, they just bring them out here and drop them.
Are these new trailers?
06. Yep, brand new. What I got? I got an 05, ain't it? Hang it. There's 5003. And it doesn't say, it does have a number at the top, a red number. I wish I had that one to show me. At least I know to look for the red number on top.
Oh, I'm sorry. Weird, that's a lot of trailer.
And this is only one lot. They got 7 lots in here.
Oh, Lordy. That's a lot. So, what are we looking for again? What number?
You won't be able to see it.
06.
0605.
They could have given you a map, you know, or put it on GPS or something.
They don't even know where it's at. They just know it's out there in the lot somewhere.
0507. I mean, oh, that's 3507. See, even with my glasses on, I said the wrong number.
There's 17. We went 05.
So if you don't find it, Randy, you go back to say, "Hey, it's not there." They go, "What? Well,
Yeah,
you
and
know,
then they'll send a yard dog out here looking for it. I can call, and I forgot to do it when I took off. This place here, you can call, and I have it setting up at the gate where I pulled in. And I forgot that I could do that here.
there's a
And these
054. There's 348.
They could have given you a map.
They did. I'll show you here.
Oh, they did give you a map?
Yeah. See here?
Uh-huh.
They give me
Okay.
a map here. It's in that area.
It's
And
in
here's
yellow
all the
area.
here's all the other areas.
Wow.
Yeah, it says in this area.
So it's in that area where you're at right now.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, we could have started looking from here rather than way back there. Let's see. 3502, I see that.
The 3473 as a TNI.
I'm doing the outside row, and then we'll zigzag through the center rows.
And thank you to all the 13 people in the house.
I have a message for you.
Hello, darling. I have a message for you.
You can hear that? I thought I had it turned
Mhm.
down.
You
Now, my
have a
hearing is
message.
better than my sight.
You have mail.
Boy, if it was a red trailer, it'd be easier to find, or a blue wrap.
Uh-oh. We got it. Found it.
Found it?
Found it.
And
Hey, big man. Welcome in,
I
big
can't
man.
get it out. Look how close it is. I'll pull up there.
You can't get in
I can't-
between the
I can't get in between the dollies.
to take the landing gear up.
Yeah. See, there's no way I can get my butt between that.
No, you're
Oh,
gonna have to have
boy.
somebody come out and pull it out far enough the yard.
Yeah.
Sure, I couldn't even get in there, Randy.
Boy, that's tight.
And if I come in, I was starting to take a left. It's a, what, 7th trailer in? We went all the way around. If I went the other way first.
Okay. Well, you took us on a tour around their
Yeah.
yard.
At least I didn't have to go through the center rows.
Randy Big Man is in the house.
Hi, Big Matt.
Hey,
Sorry,
Big
guys. I'm
Matt.
watching trailers. I wasn't watching chat.
No, that's fine. I got it. I got you. I
Mhm.
got you covered.
Long time not seeing Big Matt.
That's why I got my Nightbot set up to say hi to people when they come in too. Just in case I don't.
Yeah, when you're busy, you can't always, pay attention to chat. Like last night, I know I missed a lot of chat, trying to finish what I was talking
Not
about.
really, Shirley. I watched the chat. There wasn't a whole lot of talking. It was just everybody
Yeah,
just
there wasn't.
sitting listening.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
There was a few
Well,
talking to Nick, and Nick and Jamie's talking to each other, but
Yeah,
That
a
was
lot of
about
talking going amongst each other, hello and stuff like that.
Oh.
But not worry about talking what you're talking about. They're just most of them are just listening, I think.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of that, so I went back this morning to go to the replay and see if there was any question or anything, and chat wouldn't even come up. So I checked on my replay chat, replay live chat, and it was turned on, but I couldn't find live chat. So I don't know if it's going to take a while for it to come up. I do not know.
can you have a shag driver come out? It's so tight I can't get it out. The red lot.
You got to stack them in there like lumber.
Yep. And when COVID was going on, they closed these places down. But now they've picked up, and I mean, they are slam full. I don't know how many they build a day. Yeah, this is a factory right here where they build the utilities.
Do you think they start slowing down how many they're building because of all those yellow trucks are out there now free?
Yep. Yeah, I don't know how many they build. They got several factories, but they build a lot of them here.
What's the lifespan of a trailer?
Well, the one I just dropped was a 99 still on the road. It depends on who has it and what they haul in it. But, 30 years ain't nothing if you're taking care of it. You got a good company, But most of the new big companies like Warner, Snyder, and all them guys, they trade about every 7 to 8 years. They sell them off because then you start doing all the maintenance on them. The undercarriage stuff starts getting more.
Yeah.
And like if it's an air ride, and all that, so they don't want to mess with all that. So they'll get rid of them, let somebody else have them. The regular trailer number is 465-315. I wish they would give us that number to start with. It's easier to see them. Some of the places do. The Great Dane up in Kankakee, Illinois, they actually, if you get a Walmart, they do Walmart trailers up there or Target, and they'll actually give you the big trailer number, not just that barcode. And it's easier to see than big numbers.
Let me stir my cooking again. I'll be right back.
All right. Seven, 63. Fix my GPS while I'm sitting here.
Hey, I'll be back. Brian's calling me outside.
What's he calling you?
Please drive to highlighted route.
Hey, it's almost lunchtime.
Yep. Let me get out here and show the guy which trailer. Oh. Yeah, 605. Heck, he's having a heck of a time himself in a shag truck.
Well, I can't. Yeah.
That thing's so close. He's backing up beside it. He about hit the other trailer.
So he can lift it up past the landing gear, right?
Yeah, that his fifth wheel plate lifts up, so you don't even have to raise the landing gear up.
That's a job to have right there, man.
Yeah, it ain't a bad job. Some of them pay $20-25 an hour just to do a shag driver.
You still have to have CDL too.
Yep.
I wonder how many of those trailers they do a day.
I don't know. They had like, what, 9 doors coming out, so.
Oh, ho, ho, ho. Damn, my leg.
Better take lunch and take a nap.
Yeah. The problem is they take naps and I don't sleep very well at night.
Oh.
As a matter of fact, I had to take a half a sleeping pill at night so I can sleep. I'm not doing enough during the day to wear me out, you know?
Yeah. Man, I drove more than I usually do yesterday. I drove 600 yesterday when we was talking and doing everything so I could go a little bit more, and there weren't many truck stops. And then Eddie came on and Shirley, we was talking last night, so I drove with her. And I watched Shirley's and I watched something else. And Shannon calls at 7 and I talked to her for a bit and I told her I'm tired. I laid down and I usually have to get up 2 or 3 times in the night to go pee. I didn't get up any last night. And I slept clear to 6 o'clock.
Well, that was good.
They went bankrupt, Molly.
Yep, they went bankrupt.
Belly up.
They got a $700 million loan from the government and didn't pay it back.
Yep.
And their corporate people were taking millions of dollars out before it happened because they knew it was happening, so they took their money out before it happened.
They should all be arrested for internal trade and stuff.
Yep, it should be. So all the people that owed money, only good thing about them that they did, they warned everybody they was doing it. Here years ago, I don't know if you guys know anything about Arrow Trucking. They're out of Oklahoma. They went bankruptcy one night, and they abandoned all their drivers out on the road. I helped the drive. They're a flatbed company, and they abandoned all their drivers right where they shut them down, shut their fuel cards off, right where they were at. And the drivers were selling their chains and binders and stuff off the truck, and they had to find their own way home. And a lot of us was giving drivers rides back, somewhere to get a ride.
What
they drove their truckers.
Leave them out there on the road?
They left them on the road, and they went bankrupt. And they had to have these other companies go in then and pick all the equipment up,
What a mess.
trucks and trailers. They just left them wherever they was. Some of them was still loaded. They even had loads on them.
Wow,
They
no
didn't
wonder
tell them,
they-
I don't know what all happened on them, but yeah, that was a really big deal. They had they weren't as big as Yellow. I think they had like 500 trucks or maybe 1,000,
Mhm.
but they was a pretty good size flatbed company, and they just shut the doors.
That's a bad thing about the electronic stuff too. You can shut the truck off and you can't get it started.
Yep.
Oh,
All right.
that was so bad.
I did my work for the day.
You lift up the landing gear.
Yep. My
Well, at least-
left shoulder, since I hurt my back, I hurt my shoulder.
Hey, little
Man,
cowboy.
hurts.
Hey Ken, welcome
not
in,
a-
Ken, how you
Ken.
doing?
I'm not as tough as Ken. He does 2 trailers.
So, but at least it's new landing gear.
Yeah. At least this one's easy to turn. Yeah, some of them takes 2 men and a small boy to turn them.
Yeah, I've had a couple trailers where I had my whole full body weight on it to turn it.
Yep. Yeah, at least this one here was a new one.
Boy, I'm glad I'm not doing that
Even
anymore.
that 99 that I just dropped off, that was a 99 trailer, and it actually had good landing gear on it. It was smooth.
That's good.
Even some of these new ones, though, are stiff. They're the greaseless kind now, some of them, and they are stiff. And they paint them, and
Who are you listening to, Ken? All the crying. Who are you listening to? No one's here crying. We're just stating facts. Just the facts, man. Just the facts.
Yep. This is where you can get your new utility trailer at, Ken.
Brand new, off the lot, no scratches yet. You put the first scratch in yourself.
You missed it. We drove around a lot, couldn't find it, and then we found it, and you
And
couldn't get a paperclip between it.
Yeah, I
Oh,
resemble
that
that
is-
fact.
Oh,
Ken
farts.
said, "Oh, farts."
You know,
You'll
there's
be
been
there
a
one
lot
day.
of farts on YouTube here lately. Shirley was talking about farts last night. My kid's calling us old farts.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's just a young fart. He don't have any smell yet.
Excuse me, darling. I have a message.
Excuse me, darling. You have a message.
All these people leaving comments on my video.
My kids love to talk about farts. I hear you.
Well, their mom's probably got some stinky farts.
No, not me. Mine smells like Victoria's Secret.
Ooh.
Nick says Jamie does.
Yeah, I see it. Oh, deer meat for dinner has
All right, I gotta get my paperwork. Be right back.
Okey-dokey. Who knows? I might be in the doghouse now. Oh, yep, and it's all your fault. Never talk about a woman's fart. I'm kidding. Heck, I don't know. I tell you what. Speaking of farts, I've known my husband since we were, gosh, still in high school. I've known him since we were in high school. We've hung out together. He even dated one of my good friends. Then um, what do you call that? When he was flirting with me, I knew he was flirting with me, but I would floss in front of him. I'd fart and burp in front of him. I thought it would chase him away, but it didn't. He said, "That's my kind of woman."
But you only been married for 10 years?
Well, we've been together longer than that, but
Oh,
you know,
okay.
but yeah, we have
Well,
been
I
married
noticed
for 10
I
years.
noticed is that your anniversary is the 5th. Susan and I was married 39 years on the 28th
August
of July.
of
We
July.
just
Oh,
went over
okay.
39 years.
Oh,
We're,
yeah, yeah.
we're starting our 40th.
Cool.
I told her this might be the year I get rid of her. I can't even say that with a straight face. That's pretty bad.
Well, hey, anytime they what's that
Hi, Latoya.
when they ask me, "Hey, Latoya, welcome in." Every time they ask me, nope, I don't know how to monetize you, darling. Every time they ask me, what are you gonna do for your 10th anniversary? I always tell them, get a divorce.
Yeah, of course.
But nope.
Ken, my knee yesterday, I went to therapy and it was at 111 degrees bend. They put me on the bicycle for the first time. And I thought I was going to be in tears the first 4 times around. And it loosened up enough. I did my 5 minutes on the bicycle and I did everything else they wanted me to do. And I come home and it felt really good. Then I went to bed last night and I woke up this morning and it was swollen. It hurt. It aches. I'm doing my best not to take a painkiller today. So besides that, it's getting better. I've got about down about 4 degrees on straightness, and they went that at 0, and they went 130 degrees bent now at 111. So and that's only after 1 week of actual PTing or almost 2 weeks PTing. So
Yeah.
it's getting better. It's probably gonna. They told me it could take up to a year before it feels completely normal. But
Latoya, I'm looking at your channel. You you don't what's that? You only have 399 subscribers. You need more than that, darling, to get the monetized.
she has to have 500 subscribers and 3,000 hours to get that first part.
Mm-hmm. Latoya, Nick's channel is Multi Hunter 247, right above your comment here. Multi Hunter 247. That's Nick's channel.
Yeah, Ken, I'm getting there. It's gonna take probably a good 6 months. The guy started calling me the other day about bowling, asked me when I thought I was gonna be back. I told him don't even count on me this year because I'm not gonna go out there and bowl unless I can bend and not have any
I'll
pain
be
in my
right
knee
back.
at all. So it's gonna take a while, but the stitch is looking pretty good, or the cut looks pretty good, and it's the swelling. There's not as much swelling as it used to be, but there's still some of it. One day at a time. I've got a few days left in my life, so I think I'll work it out before now and then.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back, Randy. They gonna let you go through the gate now?
If that truck gets out of the way, what's he doing? He's having the other truck's having problems with his trailer lights. I got a little deal here. He's rolling across the lot here. He's got a battery. It's like hooking it up to a semi.
Hey guys, my cooking is done. I'm gonna go grab Brian so we can eat, and I'll be back after. Okay?
Okay.
No horse playing. Just grab him easy.
Okay, I will.
Continue on Green 845 Road.
Hi, Latoya. I see you're in here now.
And she came in when you were getting your paperwork done.
It's darkening up. At least I'm getting out here before the big storm hits.
Okay, let me see where it's at. You're in
Perigo.
it's not it's just at the state line now.
Is it?
You probably can see it, the north there, big old yellow cell.
Yeah.
It's at the state line. Which way are you going now?
Back south. Back way we just came.
Okay, so you're running away from it then.
Yeah, we'll cut back down through Memphis and I could go over and go up around Nashville, but I'm gonna just cut down through Memphis and down through Birmingham and go down through that way.
West 49 Highway North.
Latoya, what'd you do? What muscles you strain? Your stomach muscles, your back muscles, arm or leg?
Ooh, ouch.
She's gonna have surgery on the 16th.
See if the guy picked all these pallets up or left any of it.
What happened?
We're on a creek turnpike.
Yeah, Kansas Creek
Yeah.
Turnpike. You know what happened? We said we lost signal.
Me?
Yeah, me and both. I don't know. It was on my side.
I heard you.
Your camera, and my camera at the same time.
I don't see nothing. Mine didn't go blank.
Huh.
You're getting a heart monitor. My mom had one of them.
Oh, heart monitor, 16th. So you go back to Memphis, and then you go. Which way are you going then?
Down to Memphis and then cut down 22 towards Birmingham.
Well, that's a long ass way.
Yep. Well, it's 517, it says, to Georgia.
Yeah,
With all the,
you'll be in Alabama though, right? Won't you?
yeah, I'm gonna cut down through Alabama. Yeah, I'm gonna go over here. We're in Arkansas right now. It's 100 miles roughly. to Tennessee, and then it's what 30, 40 miles across Tennessee, and then we'll be in Alabama or Mississippi. I mean,
Yeah, then you go into Alabama when you get into going to Birmingham.
yeah.
So
Yeah, I forgot
where's Shirley
Mississippi.
compared to Birmingham?
Shirley is over by, not Jackson. It's I think it starts with an M, ain't it? Or if you just look at Jackson on your map and come back across I-20, Meridian. She's at Meridian, Mississippi. It's east of about an hour and a half from Jackson. Gary's in Jackson. And Shirley's over at Meridian.
So where is that from Birmingham?
It's south.
South. Okay.
Well, it's actually straight west of Birmingham on I-20. 20 comes through Birmingham, just south of it. It runs
Must be
together.
a
20
smaller
and
town.
Meridian's a pretty good sized town. It's where the junction of 20 and was it 57? Go
Yeah,
south towards
Birmingham.
Louisiana. Yeah, and then go back west, west southwest of Birmingham. Back.
Then I got Tuscaloosa. State line there.
Latoya says she's seen your friend. I don't know what friend.
You saw my friend. Which one? Who's that? If you saw Jewel, she's not my friend. She's my guard dog.
Mhm.
Where I go, she's with me. It seems like she
They're
thinks she can't
ferocious,
get.
though.
She thinks she can't get very far from me.
We got somebody dumped the dog off. It's an old dog, black and white. It's gray. It's real old. Last week or the week before. And then it's taken a liking to Shannon. It follows her everywhere she goes around the pens. It don't hurt none of the animals or nothing. And it just goes everywhere she goes, follows her. But if she starts a tractor, it barks at her. If
Oh,
she
really?
starts pickups, it acts like it wants to get in. It's got a collar but no tags. We put several messages out, called sheriff's department, the vets, and everybody. And
Nobody. It's not.
nobody's
It's
claiming.
not pinned, huh?
No. Real nice dog. I mean, it just follows you around the yard wherever you go, doing anything. Doesn't bother the goats or the chickens or nothing.
Well, ever since I had the surgery, Jewel's been by my side. I get up and go to the
Animals
bathroom, she
know.
follows me in there. I get up and go in the living room, she follows me in there. I get up and go back to the bedroom, she follows me in here. So she's been like attached to me ever since I got back from the surgery.
Animals know when somebody's sick or something wrong.
And the thing is, I go out, I go to the doctor for the PT or the physical therapy thing, come home and sit down. She gets right in my face, like, where you been? I've been missing you or something like that, you know? My wife said that dog is obsessed. Anyway, and we've had her fixed, and so she's put on about 25 pounds.
You're right, Blue Nose. They actually use dogs. I've seen a documentary once where people have cancer, They was using the smell where the cancer was on the people.
Get your ear back. Ding dong. My wife said to me last night, I was laying on the floor and she looked at her and looked at me. She goes, "Man, she's gotten big." And I said, "Yeah, she has. She's put on some weight."
Your knee gets feeling better where you can walk around. You both have to start exercising.
Yep, we're gonna start. We're gonna start taking her out and run her on the side of the mule.
Oh,
So
okay.
I'll drive the mule and she can run on the side. That way, she can run off some of her weight. She got out as soon as forgot to latch the latch on her panel the other day, and I was doing something. Susan came in and said, "Jules out," and I thought she meant Julia is out, which is a donkey. And I thought, okay, fine, whatever. The donkey's no problem. It should go back in. And about 20 minutes later, I thought, did she say Jewel? Did she say Julia? And then nobody had come back in the house. And so I walked out there and it was Jewel that was out. She was running in the corn across the street.
Oh,
And the corn's about 6 foot tall. And she's running in up and down the rows and stuff. And Susan and Lee were out there trying to chase her down. And it was probably getting to be about 85, 90 degrees out there. And she ran around until she got tired. And then she walked up to Susan and said, "I'm ready to go home." Susan and Lee were running like crazy out there. He
get her
called
good. Get out and get some exercise.
Yep, that's why we're gonna start running her on the side of the mule so she can, because she likes to run. Walking for her is nothing, you know.
Yeah.
You take 4 steps to her 1 step. Anyways, we got her. She was supposed to have a number 4 heart murmur. So they told us that she probably wouldn't last 2 years. We got her, and Susan used to work for Hunt, which is a puppy broker. They used to sell pups all over the nation. And Susan brought her home and said that they said that she may not last 2 years. And we took her to our vet. Our vet checked her and said they don't know what they're talking about. This dog has no heart murmur. But she's come up on 7 now, so hopefully she'll last another 3 years.
Our Mastiff lasted 12 years. It's about the same size dog, or maybe a little bit bigger than her. Her hips got really bad. Last, she couldn't walk up the steps.
I haven't seen it. Well, I'm going to go finish off my video on my vacuum.
Okay.
I got to get it done so I can get it posted because I've got the video vacuum here. So it's made by Saker. And they sent it to me to do a video on it. And a review on it.
Somebody sent you something too.
Done.
Huh? Oh, somebody sent you one to do a review.
Yeah, Saker sent me his vacuum.
Huh.
And it's a pretty powerful little vacuum, but it'd be perfect for like vacuuming out your truck or your cars or your computer. It's got one side's a vacuum, the other side's a blower, so you can blow dirt out of things.
Oh.
So I'm doing a review on it. I'm gonna finish up the review on it so I can get it posted for people to see it.
Yeah, I'll watch that, see, because I've been looking for some of them you buy in the truck stops. They won't suck up anything.
This sucker has got, this is what it looks like right now without anything attached to it. But you can hear this.
Wow.
It's got
a powerful motor.
Yeah, it's got a pretty powerful motor. So I'm kind of curious. I'm going to use it to vacuum out my computer. So anyways, I'm going to get that done until I can post it.
All right. Well, don't get down on your knee doing anything.
Oh, I won't. I'm going to sit down most of the time. So I'll leave it running. So and I'll come back maybe.
Okay.
All right. If Shirley comes back, tell her I said hey.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
I have to have Jerry give me the information on that. Have him send me one, and I'll do one cleaning my truck out. Nick's at work, Latoya, so he can't talk. He's a co-streaming, working on his watch hours. Just trying to get some time for Nick. I don't know why they're all gone. I'll put me on solo so you guys can see more.
58, then take the first right. Turn left at the traffic light, then take the first right. Turn right on County Route 905. In 3.5 miles, keep left to Rogers Chapel Road.
Yep, got quiet. Oh, you're about done for the day? What's the temperature down there today, Jamie? It's a cool 77 degrees here with the cloud cover. I wish I was stopping right here, going to bed after I sleep with my truck off and be comfortable to sleep. I'm going to try to get to Tupelo, Mississippi before I stop. Wish I could, when I'm driving like this, nobody's talking. I could play music or something anyway. Have some background noise. 105. Wow. Are you in your vehicle or are you in a postal vehicle without AC? I know a lot of the post office vehicles don't have AC on the little trucks, but some of the vans do. I used to, when I pulled a step deck, I used to deliver postal vehicles. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, I don't know how some of them do it in some of the areas like yours where it's so hot, you don't get no air. UPS is the same way. Their trucks aren't air conditioned. It's like they don't think about their employees. But they save money not putting air conditioning systems in them and having to work on them.
Keep left to Rogers Chapel Road. In 4 miles, turn left on I-555 South.
You got to check in. They got these little battery operated, like I call them like a swamp cooler. You put water in them, Jamie, or maybe set one of them on the dice or something. At least get a little cool air on you. Or sit on the floor and blow it up on you. But you just stick water in it. It's got a blower on it. It blows like a swamp cooler works. And maybe to get you some air that way. And they're battery operated. They got some electric ones, but they got some that are battery. Yeah, Nick's a wuss though. I am too. But it's cold in my truck since my son worked on my air conditioner. It gets cold in here. Like right now, it's 77 outside, and I don't know what it is in here, but I've got the air conditioner barely on, and it's kind of cool.
I'm back.
Hi, Shirley.
I am back. Whee. It is hot outside. So after we finished eating, we went down to, my husband wanted to show me what he was doing, and it is hot outside.
That's what Jamie was just talking about. It's 105 down there in Texas.
Wee doggy.
And
The
they don't
mail
have
truck,
air.
it gets to 115 to 120.
Yeah,
Ouch.
she drives a postal vehicle and it don't have
Mhm.
AC.
Oh no. Poor thing. Nick has it easy. He's inside. Hey V, welcome in V.
Hi, V. Oh, $500 for one. They got them small ones they advertise on TV, and Shannon's got one, but hers she plugs in. And when she worked in the office, because they had air conditioning, but she always liked it. She has to have it colder, and it worked out pretty good. It was an electric one, but I've seen the ones that are battery operated, or they where you can charge them.
What are they? What are they
It's
called?
a little box that you put water in. It's got a fan. It looks like a little swamp
Right.
cooler
Left on it by 55
and
south.
stuff.
Baby,
They
what's-
work pretty good.
What's the name of that square thing that we put water in to make ice for the freeze dryer? What's it called again? Arctic freeze, something. But I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, this is just a little deal you set on your desk. It's just like a little big box, but it blows cold air on you. You know, don't have no refrigeration stuff on it. You just dump water in it, and it mists over the fan, like over a radiator, and it blows the water on you and it gives you a little cool. It cools it down pretty good.
Yeah.
If I see it again or get the name of it, Jamie, I'll send it to you.
Now V said it isn't any good if your humidity is high.
Yeah,
We have one,
But
but
it
we
ain't-
never tried it, so.
where they're at, their humidity's not bad.
Mm.
They're in Abilene, Texas, outside Abilene, so they don't have as much humidity.
Mm, 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 mm. So, baby, I was telling Randy and them that why you were flirting with me before we went up. I was flossing and burping and farting in front of you, and it didn't chase you away. Yeah, that's me. Whee.
You can't hold all them pressures in or you explode.
Exactly, and I don't want to explode. Okay. Nick says, I do, and I am spoiled to it now. I can't take the heat. Oh boy. Yeah, those things work great in the desert areas.
Yep.
Says V. Like I said, we have one, but I never tried it. Oh. Sorry, he's watching YouTube. No, that's fine. I'll just mute mine on this side until I'm ready to talk.
It's all right. I can barely hear it.
You can barely hear you?
Yeah, it's all right.
I'm talking about what happened at his house. Now, if you don't know, that's for Obama's house, right there on the video. You know as well that the same Obama
Sarah came in earlier. I thought we might get a song today.
of rising
Yeah, I saw her earlier.
Remember him? You've seen how that guy could end up purchasing a $12 million estate. What do you know?
I put out a teaser yesterday about the candy I am bringing to the QuailCon, says V. Cool. We have to check out that video then.
Scott was showing some of the candy he got, the freeze-dried candy. He really likes it. Scott was
Oh, yeah.
talking about it.
My grandkids go crazy over them freeze-dried. I gave them some freeze-dried ice cream and candy and Twinkies, and to make them try. Boy, they loved it. And my grandson, so he has his mom ordering from my freeze-dried website, Thrive Life, and he has his mom ordering freeze-dried fruits, but especially coconut. He loves that coconut. When you gonna fix that chip in the windshield? Asked Alvin.
It's a conversation piece.
Oh,
Almost every live, I get a question about that.
I bet you get asked, is that a bug or is it cracked?
Yeah. It shows you I'm going straight down the road that way. I actually got 3 or 4 different chips now. I do need to get them fixed before they get worse.
Uh-huh.
No, it's not water. It's a chip, B. There's one there. There's one to the straight right of that one, and one up top toward the edge.
Alvin said I thought bug guts at first. So you know what the last thing that went through that bug's mind, right?
Yep.
Oh. So I'm fanning myself. Got me a geisha fan. I know you told me, Randy. I was just letting Shirley know what I thought it was.
I'm going to stay in Mississippi tonight.
You are?
Of a Tupelo.
Tupelo.
Yep.
Oh, Tupelo.
Up there where Elvis Presley's from.
Uh-huh. Yep, Tupelo, Mississippi.
They got a little fuel stop there. It's a small one. They have cheap fuel, but they have catfish.
Oh,
I can have me some fried catfish.
I hear you. Yeah, I was glad we went to Captain D's yesterday. Yeah, I was looking.
We had a Captain D's at home there, and they tore it down. They closed it down, tore it down.
Oh no! Oh no!
All we got for seafood is Red Lobster, and we got two Long John Silver's. And Long John Silver's makes us sick anymore when we eat it.
Uh-huh. I haven't eaten there in, gosh, maybe 20 years.
When I was in the Air Force, I actually worked at Long John Silver's part-time as a fry cook.
Oh, really? Randy the cook.
Down there in Wichita Falls, Texas.
Uh-huh.
Now, in a tragically strange coincidence, Safari is not the only presidential chef to grab. Clinton chef also.
Whee!
Now,
so I'm just looking what's going on in the world out there.
Scary.
I'm checking my notifications. And it's telling me Multi-Hunter 247 is live, writing with Randy. Duh, I knew that. So how long are you driving today, Randy?
It's probably a couple. I don't know. I'm 70 miles back down to Memphis, and I don't
Uh-huh.
remember how many miles it is on over to Tupelo, but probably a couple more hours of driving, but I don't know if I'll stay alive. As long as there's people in here, I'll stay alive for Nick.
Uh-huh.
If they drop off like they were yesterday, I'll shut it down.
No problem. No problem. This will at least help Nick gain more watch hours.
Yeah. I'm not doing
Bye,
anything
Vinny.
anyway.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna call you tonight. Have you text me the information for the freeze-dried place? Because I want to order me some apples.
Okay.
there's-
Hey, Art Wildman.
Or no, it's
Welcome
Art.
in, Art.
Thought it was-
Yeah, Art.
Good to see it. on Nick's
Welcome
side.
in, Art.
Yeah, we're
How
helping
is-
Nick get some hours, guys, or minutes.
What cookbook are you talking about, Latoya?
No,
If you're talking about, no, Latoya's asking me how is the cookbook. If you're talking about the one I got from Jerry, from the Doug and Stacey Off Grid with Doug and Stacey, I have not tried any of the recipes yet, but I like to collect cookbooks anyways. And let's see, Jamie said this one that I'm talking about has a hose going all through it, and it takes your ice cold water and runs it through the hose. Interesting.
oh, that's a more of a heavier duty one. This is just all this is a fan and water, just a little bitty box.
Uh-huh. I got that too.
I'm gonna order me a countertop ice machine. I love ice when I'm home. Our ice machine, our refrigerator broke.
Uh-huh.
Refrigerator works still, so I don't want to replace it yet. But I was talking to Molly. Molly's got a commercial ice machine. She loves ice too, and I've been looking at the ones for countertop. I don't need a commercial one, but I'm gonna order
Right.
me one of them ones that sit on your countertop.
Make sure you get water that's filtered. Don't
Yeah,
use the tap
Shannon's
water
got
now.
Shannon's got this great big pitcher. It's got
Uh-huh.
like 3 different filters in it. My cousin sells them,
Okay. Uh-huh.
and I mean it's a. He actually gave it to her. He was demonstrating them. He started selling them. It's like a $300 water pitcher.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
It gets everything out of the water.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Yeah, everyone. So, if you didn't watch my live last night, I showed, and it was the U.S. government website. You know that they have what they call the forever chemicals in the water, and it showed a map of the U.S. and every single state, county, city has it. So please don't drink the tap water.
We'll look at the commercials on TV all the time about the people in the Marine Corps drinking the water at that base. They knew the water was contaminated, and they're all, a bunch of them got cancer and different things wrong with
Uh-huh.
them because of the water system. You know, up there in not Minneapolis, is over in Michigan, Lansing, Michigan. The water that was all over the news for a while.
Yeah. Yeah. So y'all just be careful. And sorry about that. You listening to the news? Not really the news, but alternative news.
Oop, I bounced out. We switched sides.
Yeah, you left me.
I know. I
You
bounced
left me,
out.
Randy.
We
Hmm.
switched sides.
Oh, we switched again. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Hope everybody's doing good out there. Shows we still got 9 people in the house.
Yeah.
I know we do have some lurkers. Not a problem.
Paula's probably
Yeah.
lurking. She's at work, so
Uh-huh. Well, I lurked myself. Randy, were you lurking last night?
I had wasn't the first hour I was watching, but then Shannon
Uh
called me
huh.
at 7 o'clock, so I had you on one phone and her on the other phone.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, well, the first hour was the one that counted anyways. The winner. Uh huh.
Yeah,
And then the
I
second
actually
hour.
said some. I was commenting because he was talking about farting, and I said Paula farts all the time. She never seen the comment, I don't think. And
Well, she's
then
here.
Shannon called me,
She hears
so
you.
I had you playing in the background on the other phone and
Uh
talking to her.
huh.
She calls at 7 every night, so when she gets up.
Your camera's very blurry.
Mine is?
Yeah. Maybe you're just shaking a lot.
Its road is rough
You are
here.
on the road.
Arkansas roads are bad.
Oh,
It is bouncing more, it seems like.
it does look bouncy. There you go.
I meant to
Oh.
get one of them noodles when I was at home and I forgot it. Jesse told me to get a noodle and put underneath of it, and it would stop some
Right.
of the bouncing. Believe it or not, this new trailer is pulling rougher than that old one I just dropped.
Really? Mm. Ouch.
Russian wheat export ban on wheat is not going to impact the world stocks whatsoever, according to the USDA, because
Oh,
that makes sense. We actually throw into the numbers, which I have for state, and accountant as I am, Canada's
How's the turkey doing?
are down 38%.
he's doing good. He's what do you call that? Always hanging around with Goose.
Is he?
And so when Goose goes in the water, he stands like right there at the edge of the water.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, scared me at first because I thought he was gonna try to follow Goose, into the water and drown himself, thinking he could swim. But Brian and I went down. I've taken you down to where the stream is, right?
Yeah.
And we went down there to do some metal detecting. And Goose followed right behind us, and right behind Goose was Randy. So I couldn't go in because Randy would stop every once in a while and, I guess pick the bugs off the dead tree limbs or the tree barks, the logs that fell down. He'd go grub hunting and I'd be walking forward and Goose behind me, and then he start honking. I look back and it's like he's telling me, "Wait up, Randy's taking his sweet time."
So Goose is starting to get in the pond now?
Yes, but only in the shallow part. He won't go too far out. He just get in the shallow part, but I still have to fill up the kiddie pool for him to, really bathe in.
Oh. Yeah, when you show some of the Marcos to me, it seems like they've taken to each other pretty good.
Uh-huh. Oh. Oh, brother, brother, brother.
Any more state sales coming up?
Well, they have one on the 5th on Saturday, so we're gonna head up that way. It's there in Jackson, Mississippi. So Saturday we're gonna head up that way. Plus they have a community-wide yard sale.
Right.
So we're gonna check that out. And Saturday is the day of our anniversary. So hey, Lulu Treasure Trove, welcome in.
Thank you guys all coming in and helping Nick out. I know we're not doing no wild boar hunting or anything.
Yeah, we're trying to help him out with his watch hours. But anyways, yeah. So there's a couple of them actually. Estate sales. So we're gonna check that out, and hopefully we can find some good yard sales while we're there. Not a problem, Lulu. We all love Nick, and maybe it's a good. We'll find something good.
Hey, you
I
never
don't know
know
about
until you
y'all,
go.
Right. I don't know about you, but I love yard sales. Garage sales. Oh my gosh. Estate sales. Love them all.
I
Find some
had
good deals for them.
an uncle that died a few years ago. He loved garage sales, but he would go around. He'd be up early every morning, be first one to the garage sales. And I'd go with him once in a while. And then
Hmm.
once a year, he had a garage that you could put it had 4 doors on it on his property. And the stuff he would buy all year long, and he'd have one great
Resale.
big sale for like 2
Uh-huh.
days or 3 days, and
Uh-huh.
he'd make thousands of dollars on this stuff.
Oh yes, definitely.
He had
When I
money, but he didn't live like he had money.
oh yeah, I think that's the best way. I like it that way. But what do you call that? I had and a store. I had a store on eBay, and I get things from the garage sale and sell it on eBay. That's how I was making money there for a while. This was
I've never
before I
did
started
anything on eBay.
at the hospital. Oh, this was
Me
way
and my
back
kids,
before
when
I
we
started
was in the
working.
service, we would go out. They had these great big dumpsters. They're like 40-foot dumpsters at the bases. And people, when they're moving, they would go dump their dumpsters, their stuff in the dumpster when they're moving.
Right.
And we'd go out there every night. And that's where I got my snakes. I used to raise gopher snakes. And
Uh huh.
we had snakes in the house and everything. So we'd go out there and go through the dumpsters. We'd find all kinds of new stuff. People threw the wrong box away or something, like
Uh
blenders or
huh.
whatever. And then there was an
Right.
auction right outside the gate. So I'd take the stuff to the auction and I let my kids have the money off of it. They'd sell it, and whatever we made, the kids got the money for extra pocket money. And we got out and do something, then we'd go to the auction, and yeah, they made quite a bit of money off of it.
Oh yeah. That's. I think that's a good way to go. Especially. I don't know if you all are aware of the job prices. I don't believe in the reports that they're putting out. That the job is going up. I don't think so. Not not in my area. You see people giving up their weekend so they can get a second job to make ends meet.
Yep.
And you have um, when I was working at the hospital, a lot of them, they work 8 hours at the hospital and then go to their second job to work another 8 hours just to make ends meet. I'm like, man, this is crazy. Hmm.
Well, it's like for years, Shannon hadn't have a job. Yeah, I don't work as hard as I used to,
Yeah.
but she had to go get a job, you know, to help support what we do. And then she did it too because that way something happened to me, she got something to fall back on
Right.
and everything. So, I mean, I
Uh-huh.
got some life insurance, but not enough for her to live for very long.
Right to live on. Yeah. Multi Hunter. Hey Nick, I see. I see. You have stickers, buddy. I don't have a sticker of yours. I'm looking here and I don't see a sticker. I don't see any of your stickers.
Yeah, he had some made through Jamie.
Mhm. Nick don't like me. He didn't send me any. Jamie, send me a send me a sticker. I know you were responding to Lou. I decided to put my 2 cents in and tell you that my heart is heavy. I'm sad. I'm about to cry because I don't have a sticker of yours. Don't you feel sorry for me now? Oh, you know I'm busting your chops. You don't have one? I'll fix you up. All right. Thank you, Nick. Speaking of stickers, boy, that was a lot of stickers. Shannon sent.
Is
Of
there?
y'all. That was a lot, but you know that we're gonna use that for giveaways on your channel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe I'm gonna
You
steal a
can,
few and use it.
you
Yes,
can
my
use them on
address
your
is on
channel
my
too.
page. Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm gonna steal a few and use it for my channel also.
Yeah.
But yeah, but we'll wait till a time when you know you're on your one of your longer runs, which
Right.
I couldn't do yesterday because I was out, and not this week, because um, we are on our 10-year honeymoon. Yes, Nick, my address is on my about page.
Maybe we can
If
do one
Dayton has
a
one, I'm
giveaway
open.
next week.
Yeah, yeah, next week would be good. So, yeah, I don't know if you can see it, but yeah. See, this is
Everybody's
just
about
your,
got all the.
this is
Everybody
just
probably ought
your
to have
sticker.
stickers. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah. I told her
this is
just
your,
put some in there.
this is just your stickers, Randy.
No.
And then I also have a lot of her stickers. But next week we can do a giveaway for your the stickers, and I have other things too that I can give away. I mean, I have a big sticker already of Jesse and Lisa, Danny Days Ahead. Lazy Days Ahead. So I've got the keychain. I've got Gary at Kentucky Prepper. I still have a few of Carl's, Chillin, Indiana. Robert, Zombie Prepper. I've got some of Dez. Um, Now I only have one of Molly's, so I'm gonna keep that because actually Molly sent me two. I put one in on my board, but and this is a spare in case I start up another one. So I'm gonna keep that. And uh and I do have a Pest Hunters on, which I'm gonna keep also. But I mean, I've got a few here that I can throw in also. Yeah,
I got
extra one
I
of
got
Steve
some others
Farm.
there at the house too. I don't know what all I got. I got a little box full of different ones. I got some
Mhm.
of some old man I know and different ones and stuff. So
Mhm.
I'll try to
Now
get
look at
them.
it with Jesse and Lisa. Yeah, so they sent me stickers, and I put one up. And then I also have this big, huge magnet besides the keychain.
Well,
But
yeah, I
this
got
is
one of those.
a big magnet also. Yeah, so we can do that next week, buddy. Randy is in trouble now. I don't have that version. Oh, okay.
Well, maybe you can win one next week.
Okay, so you don't want me to give him one? You want him to
Yeah,
win it?
if he sends you a sticker, you can send him one back.
Okay, if. Did you say if?
Yeah, if he sends you one, then you can send
Okay.
him one.
Oh, you heard that, Nick. It's an if.
That great big word.
Capitalized. Now he said it will happen. Oh,
Yeah, I'm going to call the shop where we have our stickers made, that ones that can go outside. And
uh-huh.
Shannon wants some more of her original ones, and I want some of the my state. That's the truck one, actually. The sticker Nick up there in the corner on the
Mm-hmm.
screen. That's the one right now, the truck. But I like the one with the Missouri show that I'm from Missouri one too. So I'm gonna have some more of those made.
Okay, yeah, I hear you.
It's well, the stickers that Shirley showed are the same place you got yours from. They're Jamie's. They won't go outside. That was the first ones they made. I was a guinea pig. They made mine first, but I'm going to have some made at the vinyl shop. So I'll have some of both that can go outside.
Mm-hmm.
But all those that Shirley was just holding up, those were Devil Dog and Jamie stickers.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people like putting them on their pickup windows and they won't last. So I'm going to get some others made up. And then if somebody
Are,
wants a sticker, I can ask them, are they putting it inside on the sticker board or are they putting them outside? And I can send them
right.
whichever one that way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I had a Tripwire. I don't know if you know him, Tripwire from Straight Up
No?
Metal Detective. Yeah, so he sent me here. This is his shirt. He sent me his shirt,
Oh,
Straight Up Metal Detective. He sent me that, and a lot of his stickers too. Plus, he also sent me some silver coins.
oh,
One 1934 silver coin, and one that is here. This one has a bat, so he
huh.
named it COVID-19 coin.
I watch Hot Mess Fishing. She does metal
Uh-huh.
detecting too.
Oh
Alicia,
yes.
I like
Oh
watching
yeah.
her go out metal detecting.
There's a lot of them that do metal detecting.
Yeah.
He also sent me a Bob Ross coin. And oh, that's not the Bob Ross, but he sent me a Bob Ross coin, a War nickel. Um, who's this? Zachary Taylor, a Zachary Taylor coin, and he also sent me $100 in gold.
Oh.
No, it's not real, but it's neat. Too bad I can't cash this in, right?
Yeah.
Trade it for real gold.
And from the federal government,
Um,
that's important. They actually got $700 million.
I had
Right? So
what do you call that? Greenbacks. I don't know. Have you ever heard of greenbacks?
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, I had some of them, but when I gave it to my grandkids for their Christmas present, that and coins. Give them some silver coins for their Christmas present and the greenbacks. So, but I only had Utah and Nevada greenbacks. I didn't have the other states. Yes, that was really nice of him. So, if y'all want, you can check him out.
And
Straight Up Metal
this is
Detecting.
important. You listen to the position that this guy is.
Oh, I have to look that one up. I haven't heard of that one. Amazing some of the stuff people find, that's been out there for years, different places, you know.
going up.
go to
And
parks or around a lot of places. There's one guy I watch doing the metal detecting. He goes around the courthouses. He finds all kinds of money and different things around the old courthouses, around the small towns.
they
He
thought
finds a lot of
this
stuff.
community was going to be sustained forever.
Oh yeah, I
So
bet.
they're loving it.
Even old houses.
When reality strikes,
Yeah,
sugar
old
rush goes away.
100-year-old houses. A lot of people back years ago used to bury their money instead of putting it in a bank.
Once they had to borrow from the government.
And I don't blame them.
They didn't believe in the
Yeah.
bank systems years ago.
No. And I remember LB telling me that that her father, didn't believe in the banks either, and would not put his money in the bank. And she said, growing up, she used to, get on him and tell him, so, why aren't you putting your money in the bank?
But get
You
cut
know,
out there.
and,
So you guys get the gist of it.
It wasn't until recently that she was telling me that recently, no, not recently. I'm sorry. Let me take that back. That when she grew up, she finally understood now why her father would not put money in the bank.
Yep.
Go over to CNN.
Boy, everywhere on YouTube, they're talking about the yellow trucking.
It's a big deal. It's a big company.
Yes, it is. And so they laid off 30,000 employees. Yeah, so for economic news, yeah, we watch, different channels like Rebel Capitalist and Mike Maloney and
A lot of them truck drivers there, they've been there 20, 30 years. They got a pension coming. They're for the Teamsters. It's a union job.
Mhm.
So most of them are set. And I imagine when they close the doors, they got a pension or a severance pay too. I don't know. I haven't heard yet. But I just about bet they got a severance pay.
Yeah, they're talking about it right now, but I don't know. I don't know what he's saying, but we watch him a lot. George Gammon, the Rebel Capitalist.
What are they going to do? All of a sudden they've got
There's
they were expecting.
okay.
See, so you've got to, and this is just one example. You've got to look at.
Hey, River Rat, welcome in.
Hi, Ernest.
Alvin's still here too.
Here in a little bit, Shirley, we're getting ready to go across the river. Put me on solo and show you guys the construction, the way they got us routed across the river after we get across it going into Memphis. It's a mess.
Cool. Pest Hunter. Hey, welcome in.
Almost 100 years.
Oh, what happened to your logo?
They had some mismanagement along the way, but their share price going back to 2021, even with that mismanagement,
Let me go ahead and solo you out.
I changed my name. Not yet.
I
Not
know.
for a little bit.
Buttercup.
I changed my name for Goose, but Goose didn't come in today. Charlie, Ugly Dog Lures. He's always calling me that, so I changed the name today, and he didn't show up.
Pertains to yellow or the overall economy.
Aw,
When the tide goes out, discover who has been substituted.
I was just showing your sticker there.
there you go. Unfortunately, it's probably not the last business to see go bust in this cycle.
Oh,
So
no, what
we'll
river?
find out, but I'll let you
Or what
Mississippi
bridge
River.
is it?
based
Oh,
on
okay,
that
okay. So
story,
you're gonna.
everything else we'll see.
That's what you're gonna show us. The.
As to whether or not-
Yeah, it's all under construction over here. It's really tight lanes going over through there.
Yeah. You know, when you're passing the trucks, sometimes it's like I gotta squeeze my butt together because I feel like, oh, you're too close, you're too close. I'm like, oh, okay. You're too close, Randy. And look, you're right between two of them, and it's, I guess the camera's playing tricks on my eyes or something, but
My dad, years ago when he was driving, he used to haul explosives out in Arizona. And my aunt had a movie camera back when they first come out, and he mounted it up on the dash of the old truck. There's a cab over, and he's going around the curves hauling explosives, and they're watching the movies. And when he gets home, and he everybody thinks he's going to run off the road because it looks like it's so close.
yeah, it does look close. I mean, even River Rat said, yeah, you don't have much room. And Pest Hunter, I just got done building a old pellet pistol for a customer.
Oh, Jason's here. I didn't see him come in.
Yeah, he's here.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's
that's
off
what
today.
I was saying earlier that I was just showing his sticker. How are you doing
heard you say-
today, Randy? Jason's asking.
I'm doing good. We run up to Paragould, Arkansas, picked a new trailer up. We're coming back through Memphis now. We started out right here a little bit ago. Well, I don't know how long I've been on.
3.5 hours.
3 hours. Yeah, we run up to Paragould and back. We started off right here at this exit.
3.5 hours. And he says that it took forever to find the parts for it, and he's been lusting over Molly's laptop. Give me a quick second. I'll be right back. Need to refill my water. I'll be right back, guys.
I read Bobtail was in a hurry. I passed him, and then he jumped the right lane and passed him back. And I slowed down again. I wanted to make his pipes go off, make noise. Bang, that trailer in front of me needs some shocks. I don't know if you guys can see it on screen or not. But man, it's sure bouncing up and down a lot.
works. Butterknife, got some like complicated
It's like you're
works.
crossing the bridge now.
There's like
We're getting ready to come across the bridge now.
9 spoons, 2 fancy spoons. So I'm not sure if this set originally came with a bigger spoon.
Jason says, I'm pretty impressed with that 15-year-old pellet pistol.
I'm curious.
Hmm.
Kitchen
Did
scale.
you take a picture of it?
Hey, dummy, it's the star. You can see the right lane's closed. He cut that car, the signs way back, or right lane closed. He went up there and cut that car off.
Wow, really? All right, River Rat, thank you for coming in. We'll catch you later.
Bye, Ernest.
The blades are stainless.
There's the mighty Mississippi.
44 Troy ounces and a silver value.
Back in 1814, I took a little trip.
These are obviously scrap.
You know that song?
Yep.
Is
Daisy Power Line, 790.
that sells for so there's some reason for that. Yeah, still can't believe it. I mean, that's the
Along
biggest
with
silver
Colonel
coin.
Jackson and the mighty Mississippi.
Guy out there with the little fishing boat. I mean, it's a small fishing boat being out there on the river.
That's okay, Jason. You're fine there. We are trying to help Nick out with his watch hours. So you're good. You're okay there on Nick's channel.
The right lane's been closed. The expansion joints got dirt in it. They got grass growing in them. It's been closed so long. Here's what construction is talking about. Look how this is.
Take the exit on the right to I-55 south toward Jackson, Mississippi.
Well, we're in Tennessee. I come through here this morning. I didn't know they'd done all this. I ain't been down through here in a while.
So now you're gonna get on 55 South.
Yeah, well, for just a little bit.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna go over and go down 22 towards Birmingham.
Right. But you're gonna stop in Tupelo,
Yep.
get
stop
your
Tupelo.
catfish.
I don't know if you guys can see all the black marks on this wall. People cutting this corner too sharp. Just catching their trailers on it.
That was a tight squeeze there.
Yeah, it is. It's Bob telling. I dropped the trailer off over here on the other side of town this morning. I come through in the bobtail and I go, whoa, that's going to be tight coming back through with the trailer.
Ooh, that's a tight squeeze there.
Walls on both sides, yeah, I go straight.
Let's see. Is it a long way you have to go?
Nope, I'm out of it now.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
That was it.
Oh, that wasn't too bad.
Really get your attention though.
Oh yeah, you can't be sleepy or falling asleep or on your phone going
Not
through
through
there.
there.
Uh-uh. Okay, so they just announced that the Sound of Freedom movie, the one I was promoting,
Yeah.
has just surpassed 150 million in the box office, surpassing all of Hollywood's movies like Indiana Jones and I missed it. Yeah, other movies. No, that's good.
Well, at least a lot of people went out and watched it.
Yeah.
Too bad the movie people couldn't get behind it though and make it comfortable for everybody watching it.
No.
My dad, years ago, one of these jobs when he was a kid was a projector operator at a movie at the drive-ins. He'd do it at one place in town, you know, inside, but most of the time he worked at the drive-in. We got to go see all kinds of movies when I was a kid. We get free pop and free French fries.
Oh, I bet that was fun.
You know,
Yeah. Gosh,
he,
drive-in. Man, do they even have any drive-ins here in the
we
U.S.
got
at
one in
all?
Kansas City.
Really?
Yeah, there's still one in Kansas City.
I hope they never get rid of that. I mean, that, man, that goes way back, even before
Yeah,
my
we
time.
would go to the movie at night and go fishing all day. We'd put out trout lines. We'd be out on the river fishing all day and then movie at night. There was a lot of movies I could tell you every scene because you know you'd play it for over a week, watch it 5 or 6 times.
But what do you call it? Just getting a free pop and fries.
You know,
Yeah,
and
that's sweet.
spending time with the old man because he was a truck driver for years too, and he stopped you know a couple of times doing different things, but he was gone a lot of our youth time. So
Mhm.
My wife was. When I showed up in Ukraine with a list of the 20 names, the Ukrainians countered me and gave me over 10,000 names.
Yeah, that's a lot of bouncing there.
They didn't know where they were. Because
Anyways, I can't wait for their next one to come out because you know the Sound of Freedom was just from Colombia, so they have one that's come out going to come out from Haiti, and I think the third one is from Ukraine or something.
oh, I didn't know they was having more than one.
Yeah, that's only Colombia, but remember they're rescuing from all over around the world, I guess. Uh-huh. So if I'm hearing that right, next one will be from Haiti, and then after that is in Ukraine. So I saw an Ukraine, and he had a list of 1,000. A list of names with 1,000 kids on that list, and what do you call that? And they gave him a list of 10,000. I'm like, wow, that's a lot. That is just ridiculous.
Yeah, there's so much of that going on. You know, people don't realize. You know, like we was talking earlier. You know, some people got blinders on there all the time, and you know, have their curtains closed all the time and never see what's going on out in the world.
Yep. That's why we got to do our best to wake up the masses.
What I was talking about last night when I said truck drivers suck, they do because you know if the truck drivers would get together and stick, because we could shut the country down and get a lot of things done if we would just stick together. But two truck drivers argue all the time on the same, different things. But because if we don't bring the food, water, or gas, even if we just
Right.
stop the gas
Yeah.
trucks down, we could stop a lot
Uh-huh.
of stuff going on.
Right. And they did. I know y'all did have a strike at one point. At one time, this was a few years back.
We've had several over the years,
Uh huh.
but nobody does anything. They don't organize it enough, and then a lot of people are afraid to take all it would take is 3 days to shut the fuel trucks down or something, and it would put a hurt because nobody could deliver anything then, or pick up anything, or go to work because there would be no gas or diesel. And all it would take is 3 days. It's they would be out, and then people would do something about it.
Right. And Jason said, without a farmer, we'd all be sober, hungry, and naked. And that is true too.
Yep.
Yeah. So, the farmers grow our food, and then the truckers haul our food to the places where we can buy it. Because if, let's say, if only Texas is growing food, and without a trucker around to take all the food that the farmers plant, produce, and all of that to bring to other states, we would be going hungry and naked.
Yeah, if we didn't haul the fuel to them, the farmers couldn't plant the crops.
Right.
They couldn't bring their seeds in if they didn't have the fuel or the trucks.
Right. So I don't know about y'all, but I do appreciate the truckers very much. You hear that, Randy? I appreciate you.
I appreciate. I don't do much anymore. I used to haul groceries and all that other stuff. Now all what I do just delivering these trailers. That ain't much of a trucking job anymore. Yeah, I'm getting a trailer to somebody so they can go haul something though.
Yeah, everybody plays a part in it,
Every call where we gotta have it spoke to make it work or whatever.
Right. Uh-huh.
Two ladies on Harley Davidsons.
I see. Oh, that was a Harley
Yeah, one
Davidson?
guy
I
that-
thought that was a...
Yeah. Yep, they were
They
all
look
three
more
were
like
Harley
a-
Davidsons.
Oh, look more like a Harley Dangerous to me. I'm kidding. Yeah, so what do you call that? I saw one of these wooden motorcycle for kids, and that was the name on it. It said Harley Dangerous. I said, that is so cute. Not a Harley Davidson, but a Harley Dangerous. So that was the cutest thing. Oh, so Jason, you're off today, huh? Ooh, sorry for my yawning.
Your camping plans go well into the rain. This powerful lighter can start a fire in a time. This new incredible electric dual arc torch is the ultimate survival tool. You've never seen.
Well, Randy, you still have 3 watching from your side, and Nick has 3 on his side. Unless they're lurking. Unless there's a few lurking, but it's showing 3 on both sides.
Yeah, everybody's dropping off.
And to give them an advantage during emergency situations.
Okay.
One more dropped off.
Yeah, it looked like it.
They're Everybody's leaving.
Either leaving or just keeping quiet. Oh, and it went down to 4. I guess the more we talk about it, the further it goes down. Went from 6 to 5 to 4. Before you know it, it'll be just you, me, and Nick.
And one of them is me, and one is Nick, because I got my other phone on.
Oh, okay. One is you, one is Nick. Okay, so there's
Yeah.
actually only two. So that means Jason and me. Now wait a minute,
You know
I
that-
got both of y'all up. Oh,
So
hold
here
on,
a
let
while
me.
back, there was like 5 or 6 people typing, but it
Uh-huh.
showed there's only 1 or 2 in here.
Well, I haven't typed anything on Nick's page. Let me type something and see if it. Oh, there you go. It went up to 5 as soon as I typed something. So yeah, we got lurkers, I guess. And I haven't typed anything on yours either. So yeah, it's still at 5. Yep. Molly is sleeping. Okay. Oh, Nightbot.
Molly's-
Just now you say hi to me, Nightbot? Oh,
Molly
cool.
is chewing on pumpkin seeds.
Okay, so I brought it up 1.
Dang, Jason, it's your day off and Molly's asleep instead of spending time with you.
Well, he was making that pellet gun. Do, 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 do. Man, I got a lot of stickers to give away. I'm
Hey,
gonna add
we
these-
jumped up to 9. There's more come in when you said something.
Uh-oh. Yeah, they heard me. They said, I better get in there because Shirley's complaining. Okay. Hold on. Hold on to me. There you go. Hey, Neil.
You,
Welcome in, Neil. Good to see you, Neil. I like that logo. So I've got some stickers I can give away on your next giveaway also. Probably a lot of them. I don't know. Well, you like watching metal detecting too, right, Brandy?
yep.
Okay, because I have CVS detecting, and I have Charles Artificer, and Mears, Treasure Fam, Michigan Gems, Way Into Adventures, Metal Detecting Brooklyn. I've
Yep,
I've got a
I'm on
lot of-
I-55 for a little bit here, Neil. I'm going to cut across and go over to 22. What is
Yeah,
it,
you're gonna go get him.
269 or 265, a little loop? 269. I'm going to cut across it.
Uh-huh. You're gonna go get him some catfish. Some catfish. Okay.
And I used to
And
Where you
Neil
at now,
said
Neil?
he said he's driving in Mississippi. Where at in Mississippi?
Yeah, where you at, Neil?
Jason, why won't YouTube show your toys on live broadcast?
Because you can't put guns on live.
Oh,
Videos.
that's right. Whether either toys or what, right? Well,
Yeah.
you see my banner back here. I don't care what YouTube says. Yeah, and that's too bad. We have to um not actually. He's 170 miles south of Memphis.
Oh, you're south of me.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm going to cut across and go down towards Tupelo and down to Birmingham. I'm headed to Georgia. I've been in town all day. I dropped the trailer here at the golf course in Memphis this morning.
And thank you for what you do too, Neil. Giving thanks to our truck drivers out there. When will they have? When will they have to do it for Public Works? Randy, I think that question is for you. Jason's asking when will they have to do it for Public Works?
I'm not sure what he's talking about.
And Neil is going to Memphis Terminal.
Oh, so you're coming north.
And you're heading south. Hey, meet in the middle for catfish lunch, dinner, whatever.
I'm actually going to be turning headed north right now. I'll go up to 22.
Oh, okay. Oh,
He's got a slow truck anyway.
and Neil has rolls of paper. And Jason says a day of Public Works employees. A day
Oh.
for Public Works employees. Okay. I don't know.
Neil, it's getting ready to rain up here in Memphis. It was raining north of it, but there's a storm coming, so you're going to get wet.
My baby is asleep. Or are you watching TV? Oh, okay. I thought you were asleep. Hold on. I'm gonna get me a piece of banana bread.
Grab me a piece. Grab two.
Okay, I'll eat it for you. Wait. Alvin says now you got bug guts on the windshield.
Yep. Fresh ones. I'm going to go back up Arkansas. It was cooler up there. It's only 70 some degrees. Now it's 89 down here.
Okay, I'm back. I had to cut a piece for my hubby too. So yesterday we went to the after eating, we went to the Amish store, and we didn't have any signal there, so I couldn't bring you on. So saw this banana bread. So I got banana bread and sweet pepper jelly and butter pecan syrup.
Shannon
And
makes
Jason
a
says,
really good banana bread.
Jason says, I retired from public works, and believe me, a lot of people never think of their utility water supply, street maintenance, sewer distribution, and a whole lot more. That's true. A lot of people, they don't think about things like
Nope.
that
We take it for granted
until they really need it.
until
Until
somebody don't
there's
pick their trash up.
right, or their sewer backs up, and
Yep. Or their water
Uh-huh.
shut off.
right, and you really need people to come and, how do you say, empty out the sewer, some shit.
Yep.
I just have to
There
say
was
that.
where I was parked at last night. There actually was a truck backed in there at the truck stop was pumping out the septic tank
Oh,
right there next to where I was parked.
oh boy, I bet that was odoriferous.
Yeah, I couldn't figure out what he was doing. They must have been on a septic system because he revved the truck up and I heard the pump go on. I go, oh, I know what he's doing. I didn't. I figured they was on like city, sewer, but they weren't. They must have been on a septic system.
Mm-hmm. So, hold up. So I have this, well, it's not a book. It's a digital thing, but the title is Products from the 1900s that will help you in the next crisis. How to build a smokehouse, firebox, root cellar, how to choose location, a well, a hunting bow, stuff like that, snowshoes. Um, but it's digital, so I can send it in an email if anybody wants.
Yeah, Latoya, Molly's asleep. She's not in here right now.
Latoya's still here. Hi, Latoya. Okay, Jason. He said we'll be right back.
You were gone earlier. Latoya's the 16th of August is getting a heart monitor put on her, or like a stimulator or something. She was telling us earlier.
Yeah. So
Wow, sorry to hear that, Latoya.
chances are that is real.
Prayers for you, darling. Sorry to hear that.
I'll bring it in. All right, thanks so much.
Okay, Randy. I already ate your half of the banana
Was it
banana
good?
bread. Yep.
Shannon's is really good. It's moist. She uses not milk. Is it half and half? I think it is, or something. She uses different milk in hers, and man, it's really moist. It stays moist.
Here.
Oh, that sounds good. Yeah, this one's pretty moist too.
5.93.
Don't ask me what they use in it, but
I don't know how many carrots that is, but that's.
this is the Amish.
Some of the truck stops will have fresh banana bread. They have There's one in Texas used to have it all the time, and this old woman would make it, bring it in there, and they sell little loaves of it. And they came in and made her stop selling it at the truck stops. Said because it
Wow.
hadn't been through the health, some packaging, or they didn't get their taxes off of it probably, or something, that they made her stop selling it. It was really good too. Yeah, it made different kinds of different breads, zucchini bread and different things.
Uh-huh.
I always bought a loaf of each. I love that stuff.
Man, oh gosh, zucchini bread. I only made zucchini bread. Oh God, that was what, 25 years ago, something like that. No, well, it's 2023, so yeah, about 23 years ago. The last time I made one was in 2000. I wouldn't remember how to do it if I didn't have a recipe.
I actually, on my way now to the Fraser, got an appointment. I'm going over there to the actual Fraser. This guy.
About time for Eddie to get up.
Association of Jewelers of Fraser. He's going to tell us what.
Devil dog, devil dog, devil dog.
Before we go to this Fraser, I just want to let you guys know that I did
Eddie.
go to 9 different.
Devil dog, devil dog, devil dog.
In the past couple of days, because I've been really excited about this thing, and it's real. And every single jeweler.
Yeah, if he gets up, maybe he'll give me a quick break.
You can
Or
leave.
you know what? No. Give me 3 minutes. You know what I gotta do.
All right.
All right. I haven't gone yet. You're frozen. Your signal, I guess, sucks there. Your screen is just white. And I hear a robot in the background. Oh no, Randy's been hacked. He's been cloned. He's a robot now. All right, I'll be wrapping up. No, I guess I'll stay here until he comes back. I bet he lost his signal, y'all. But that's good. Multi-Hunter is still here. Okay, what is?
It's refractive. It's slowed down. You take a glass of water and put a straw. It looks like.
Oh, I'm still here, guys. Just waiting for. Oh, excuse me. Just waiting for Randy to come back. Thank you for being here, Jason. Thank you. Appreciate it. I am used to talking to myself anyways. Just okay, as long as I don't answer myself, right? That's when I know I'm really in trouble. Buttercup is back.
You talk about taking a break and then I disappear.
Yeah. What do you call that? I was about to say, Buttercup, I need to see your face before I put you up. Oh, put you up on your own channel. Let me see if show your face, boy. I'll be right back. Jason is still in the house.
All right.
You okay, my baby?
Yeah.
You
Want
need
a
anything,
second
my love?
opinion?
Nope.
In the right lane.
Come on, people, step on the gas pedal.
Continue on I-22.
Oh, we're on I-22. They changed to, it used to be 72, but they made it interstate now. Not much longer, guys, and we'll be shutting it down. We've been on over 4 hours today. Appreciate everybody coming in and helping Nick out with these watch hours. We gave him a little bit of time today. And why did that phone start doing that now? I think my phone's getting hot. It's trying to shut down on me. Got the fan on it. Shirley comes back, we'll shut it down. I'll wait till she comes back.
You're too quiet.
I know, I was just telling everybody, I think my phone's getting hot. I'm going to shut it down, Shirley. It was
Okay.
going off a little bit, so.
Oh, okay. All
Yeah,
right.
we've been on 4 hours. We helped Nick out a little bit. So,
Okay. All righty. Well, thank you everybody for coming in. We appreciate you all. Thank you, Nick, for co-streaming with us. Jason, thank you. Remember, everybody, stay safe out there, says Jason. Yes. Yes, please stay. Be safe out there. Be careful out there, Randy.
Yep.
And we
I ain't
appreciate you all.
too far from the truck stop, so I'll be parked
Okay.
here in a little bit, 30 minutes.
Okay.
So, thanks, everybody.
Bye, everybody. I'm gonna go ahead and end it now.
Yep, you can end it.
I got your permission.